Dear Abby, a very good friend and neighbor sold a Taylor Swift ticket to my 15-year-old daughter for $900. I'm just going to stop right there for a second.
A friend and neighbor
Sold a 15-year-old a ticket for $900.
All right. Okay.
Can you imagine buying anything for $900
As a 15-year-old?
as a 15-year-old? What does that even mean? I mean, like, even like a computer or something would be like this, like, holy cow. I should mention my daughter would have given her right arm for the chance to go to the show, clearly. The original ticket was purchased for $300. Initially, my friend wanted to sell it for $1,000, but she offered a discount because my daughter's 16th birthday was coming up. That's a true friend. I can appreciate the value of the hottest ticket in town, that it comes with an inflated price tag. However, from my point of view, it was merely a transaction meant for my friend to make a handsome profit off of my kid. I'm extremely disappointed at the price gouging, and now I think of the woman differently. I have been avoiding her because she will likely become defensive. Am I wrong in thinking her actions were not that of a good friend at all? Signed, feeling swindled in the West.
This lady has nobody to blame but herself. How are you raising a 15-year-old who would spend $900 on a Taylor Swift
I mean, I imagine
nosebleed ticket? It doesn't make sense.
I mean, this is mom and dad's money, right? I'm guessing.
Exactly. Do you remember asking for anything as a kid? Anything? No.
I think this mom is mad because she felt guilty enough to actually spend the money on this ticket, and now she's having buyer's remorse. She's like, I can't believe I spent that. She should have given you that ticket. She bought it for $300. She should have given it to you for $300. She's your friend.
But
no, you're
saying
the idiot who bought the ticket.
The mom okayed it and said, hey, just go see what she wants. And the girl's like, she said, okay, 900, sure. But goes back home. Then says, Mom, 900. What the?
And you paid her?
You paid her $900?
See, this is rich people problems.
Yeah, that's what this seems like.
Did she Venmo the money? Like, I guess that the daughter must have access to the mom's Venmo or something, and just paid for it.
The mom said whatever. And the mom could not even imagine that the friend neighbor said 900.
But now she can't. She's not going to backtrack because her daughter would be crushed.
Well, no, and she can't backtrack because the neighbor is not going to give the money back.
Right.
And it's Venmo. What are you going to? No, I'm not going to give it back to you.
Now you do something with it. This is exactly what happened. Yeah. We figured this out. Okay, so now, Dear Abby says, because your neighbor sold the ticket to your daughter at 3 times what she paid for it, I would have to agree. She acted more like a ticket broker than a good friend. I see no reason why you should cut her off completely, but now you know she's a shark when it comes to business, so keep your eyes open. On the upside, your daughter got to live her dream that night, and many of the fans who saw Taylor Swift in action have said it was the best show of their lives. Totally worth $900.
So this is Dear Abby's take. This is how she 100% lives her life. Okay, so I had one bad interaction with somebody. Okay, let me segment that one little thing, $900 price gouging, and we will just accept that that's a flaw, that you are a shark with price gouging. Now, the rest of your life, completely unrelated to anything that you've done in that scenario, in that category. So now I'm just going to be your friend. No, like, that's the dumbest advice. That's how people get attacked. That's how people get in cars and get stolen, because they just start trusting people. Because, like, well, you did this one violent thing one time, but that doesn't mean that when this other stuff happens that you're a bad person. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I mean, I agree with the sentiment of what you're saying. But I don't think that this woman actually, like, she's a shark when it comes to business. I don't think she did any. Nobody did any. Nobody on their end did anything wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying if we're taking it at face value, what the lying mom is saying, then Dear Abby can just take it as it is. She's not going to she's not going to read into these questions too much, I don't think, because she's scared about her reputation.
Yeah. She's just moving on.
Let's move on to the next question. But
not like you with messages. No, you'll just,
we're going to psychoanalyze. Yeah, but given the information, Dear Abby tried the best that she could and failed miserably.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we're definitely right about what happened.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Mom said whatever she wants.
Mom agreed to it. Thinking, how much? Okay,
is she gonna maybe 400,
500? Okay.
Sure,
$900. Oh, Mom, but she gave me a discount. It was gonna be $1,000.
Exactly. That's how she manipulated the girl.
Oh, I see. So that was the discount, huh? The discount should have been $600. You should have gotten it for free. She should have given it to you for free.
Yep.
Now, the problem is your daughter has access to your Venmo and thought that
you raised her to think that it was okay to spend that much on
If my child had something that they had bought for $300 and someone was willing to buy it for $1,000,
Yeah.
what am I good? Sell it for $1,000. That just makes sense.
Yeah. If you're willing to buy it.
And then if he says, you know what, I'll sell it to you a little cheaper because you're my friend. Well, that's nice. That was nice of you to consider that.
I don't think that this dude had much like. I don't. I mean, do you think he was actually trying to be like helpful, or was he trying to? Are people really selling tickets for more than $1,000?
I mean, I've heard that these Taylor Swift secondhand tickets are going for $1,000+. So she could have probably gotten more.
Yeah. Well, that's nice. I don't know. Weird
It's just
situation.
absolutely
Dear Abby,
insane.
that was the worst advice I'd ever heard.